know it's been a while, but finally stocked up again on the Core Performance Whey. So you know what that means? It's time to get in the kitchen. It's time to provide you with yet another Chef Bob recipe. So for today, we're going to be using the peanut butter marshmallow and making a small apple crisp. Now, you have to first preheat the oven to 375 degrees because this will need to be baked 25 to 30 minutes. I'm going to use a small little pie dish so that way you can see the presentation a little bit better when it's baked, and also because it allows for a little bit more room. Okay? What are we going to use? 30 grams of the peanut butter marshmallow, a dash of salt, a dash of cinnamon, a dash of Splenda as a sweetener, a little bit of honey. This will be used in the topping and in the base. A little bit of baking powder for the base. I'm going to use this from PB. This is called PB Lean. It's a PB2 kind of replacement. Anthony from MyOatmeal.com makes about 30-40 different flavors. And again, I'll put the link in the comment box below from where you can order from MyOatmeal.com. I'm also going to use the oatmeal from MyOatmeal.com. I have an oatmeal raisin blend that will go really good with this apple crisp I'm going to make. So again, if you want oatmeal, you want PB Lean, MyOatmeal.com, it's the place to go, guys. So that will be in the topping. We're going to use 20 grams of this to kind of give it a little bit of a crust. 16 grams of the PB Lean, which will be in the mixture. And I have my diced apple, which is about 8 grams worth right here. So you're going to take your apple, and in the topping bowl I have about 15 grams of the whey. I'm going to put a little bit of honey in there. I got the PB Lean, 16 grams, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of Splenda, and that's about it. So I'm just going to put this in here. I'm just going to throw on maybe just a dash of honey, and I'm going to measure out 5 grams worth. So that way it will kind of stick together. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a spoon, and I'm just going to kind of mix it up, and this is going to be our base. Okay? So there's our 5 grams. So you're just going to take a spoon, and you're going to mix that up. And all that powder should get right on top of those apples to kind of give it a nice coating. So that way when it bakes, all the flavor goes right into those apples, and it's going to taste divine. Okay? So you can see what that looks like. So I'm going to cut the camera, mix this up. We have our topping right here, which is, again, the other half of the whey. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of Splenda. I got the 20 grams of MyOatmeal.com in there. A little bit of baking powder, and I'm going to put a little bit of honey. And I'm just going to mix that up. It's going to get real clumpy. Put it on top. I'm going to cut the camera. I'll bring it back before we throw it in the oven, guys. So I sprayed the dish here, and you can see I took my base, which was my apples, my PB Lean, a little bit of the half of the whey, cinnamon Splenda, okay, a little bit of honey, and the apples, and then I used that coating, which was the other half of the whey, 20 grams of the oatmeal, okay, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of Splenda, baking powder, and we're going to bake this for about 25 to 30 minutes, and you should see this will kind of crisp over, and the honey will kind of glaze everything. So we're going to toss this in 375, 25 to 30 minutes, and I'll pull it out when it's done, guys. And after about 35 minutes, our apple crisp is done, and you can see the nice little glazing and the crust that the oatmeal and everything did provide. Again, this comes out to about 30 grams of protein, 70 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat. If you guys need all the descriptions from MyOatmeal.com, the recipe, the topping, the macros, and directions, it's all in the comment box below. Please follow along on YouTube, B. Kutneski as well on Instagram, and anyone else that wants to support the Chef Bob cause. If you need any recipes in the future, let me know in the comment box below, guys.